just come to do my laundry. Good morning. We're just out, me and Batty. We've been to the granny market in Castello and we've saved an absolute fortune buying our veg from little oldies, and it's all great. I'm so chuffed. There was this little old dear and she was amazing, and she was teaching me Portuguese, and she's like a little medicine woman, and she has lots of plants and lots of herbs and lots of herbal tea, and I bought lots of tea off her. She was beautiful. I bought a couple of plants as well, so I'm really happy with how this morning's gone. We've now got our washing in. Me and Batty are sat here. David's going to be out in a minute. We're going to have a cup of tea and then on with our day. So a really productive day, and I think we're just after 8 o'clock, so about 8:30 in the morning. So really productive, loving it. David's taking a picture. I have hot chocolate, and that's what they've given me. How amazing is that? And a croissant. So breakfast, which Batty's trying to steal, is like, I want the croissant. But happy days. Hey, so me and David have gone out. David's been showing me where things are. We've done the laundry, we've been to the granny market, we've had super luxury hot chocolate, croissant, and we've just been and picked up some pallets, as you can see behind us. So we've got 5 pallets to take back, on top of a whole load of other things. So what a productive day. It's 12 o'clock and we're going to head back now, and I'll pick up the girls and probably take them to Castello Branco, then I can get some work done. Very roundabout.
Hey guys, for the vlog of today. So we are leaving.
Turn left.
Emily, Chloe and myself, Chloe. And Emily is gently and really kindly driving us to the place Certa, where we have to take our bus to continue our trip. And
in 500 meters, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto the IC8 slip road to Fig, Rafos, Certa.
That is quite amazing. Portugal is beautiful. Love Portugal. Do you have something to say?
Thank you very much. Because it's like 1 hour of with car, and yet you still.
In 600 meters, keep right at the fork. Follow signs for IC8/Fig.Rafos.
So thank you very much. Thank you also for everything, for letting me taking care of your beautiful dogs.
They love you.
That's beautiful, mate. Come to Portugal.
I'm home after the mega marathon to Certa and back. I decided to do that for the girls, but I won't be doing it for everyone or anyone else. It's a lot of money to pay out for an hour's fuel to take you, like me, well, 2 hours fuel, because I was driving an hour there, an hour back. These guys are playing. 2 hours out of my day, sunlight. So I get back and I've realised that after yesterday filling up the water, and we had 8 6-litre bottles, today in under 24 hours there's 28 litres been used. 28 litres of water in less than 24 hours means that in a few days, because I don't use that amount of water ever in that amount of time. I'm now going to have to use my fuel to then go and drive to go and get more water. So now, from now on, anyone that comes, the water is going to be rationed, because you can't just go driving around the place getting water, and water is something that you have to carry, you have to treasure. Mama Kutcher is the water goddess, and you can't just keep using her and using her and using her, because you have to then go out and get more. And 28 litres is it 28 litres? 10 and 18, yeah. 28 litres is just ridiculous. Bearing in mind that was last night, so it's less than 12 hours, so not even a day. So in this morning, while I was out, because I'd done the pots last night in that little bit that was left, so an inch of water in the bottom of a pan. So today, between the 7 in the morning and while I've been out all day, 28 litres has been used, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Bearing in mind, you take an inch in a pan to do whatever. So yeah, so water's now going to get rationed for anyone else who comes. Because it's just not right paying out all that fuel to go and get water for a morning. It's not doable. So I'm gonna sort myself something to eat while there's still light. I need to sort out the geodome after the girls. I need to resort out my bedroom, all these things I didn't do because I made the decision that it was better to take the girls to Certa than it was to drop them off and let them make their own way, because they wouldn't have got there till a ridiculous time and they wouldn't have found anywhere to stay. And I just didn't. I thought, if it was my daughter, but really people need to think about things and make plans to, sort themselves out. So if anyone's watching who's thinking of coming, please make sure you know how you're going to get here and how you're going to go. And as much as I don't mind driving half an hour to pick you up from Castello Branco and back, that's an hour out of my day that day, and an hour out of my day the day I take you back, or just under that if I pick you up from the train station at La Dosa. It's winter, or getting up for winter. There's a lot less hours of sunlight at the moment, which means that the only hours you can work in are during the day. So my entire afternoon has been spent driving to Certa and back, which has meant I've not been able to do any of the jobs that I was supposed to have done in the afternoon. And what I do will have to be done in the dark just to be able to get into my own bed. So yeah, I'm gonna sort out the dogs, sort out myself something to have a drink and that, and see what I can do after that. So it's all a bit chaotic, but I'm so glad to be home and be able to start some more stuff tomorrow. So thankfully tomorrow's due to be a sunny day. So I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so I'm sat in bed. I'm not sure what time it is. I don't suppose that matters. But yeah, I'm finally in bed, and me and the boys had, thank God, they'd made tea for when I got back. So me and the boys got everything stripped out the geodome, all the bed stripped and everything. We brought the things over here. I had to empty the bed and sort everything out that was on the bed here and rearrange everything. Finished putting the shopping away that I'd got this morning when me and David went to Castello. That got sorted. Those things got put away mostly. And then after we'd sorted all that, we've been just moving things and rearranging things to make things right so that we're on track to get things done tomorrow morning. it's hard because you've got to weigh up whether sometimes volunteers are worth it, because the cost for fuel, the cost for fuel to get them, the cost for fuel for taking them back, the cost for food while they're here, the cost for running back and forth, getting the water. Yeah, the water might be free out of a fountain, but when you drive 11 kilometres to go to the only fountain nearby that's got water that's suitable for consumption, to collect all that and then drive another 11 kilometres back, it's quite a thing. And because of the extra mileage, I didn't realise until I got to the petrol station there wasn't money to fill up the car for fuel, and I was a bit fucked off. But it's okay because I've got work, and I called Jack and I can start work pretty much ASAP. The thing is, you can't just go to work until the stuff's sorted here. So I'm sorting hopefully tomorrow and maybe the day after, but hopefully I can get enough stuff done. Like, please universe, let me get enough stuff done next couple of days to be able to go and start work, paid work during the day, because I need to be able to have enough money. I mean, like, I had gone and got food this morning, had gone to pick up the pallets while we was out because we was bypassing there. So the things that I got were dog food and that were essentials, and we was topping up, and we did save money by finding new places to go and doing the laundry, which was really important, which is also, we found the cheapest laundrette as well, so we've saved money as well. And thankfully, like, the girls had stayed long enough and done a lot here, so they were, it was worth investing, and the funds into the foods and the transport and the time. But once we're set up a bit better, people won't be just using that amount of water. There'll be things like water and wood, something that's very, very precious when you got to cut it and chop it and store it, and so everything counts, everything makes a difference and changes how you can live your day. It changes how comfortable you are, how organised you are and stuff. So this is what we're doing. So I'll be able to start work pretty damn soon, once the toilet is in place and the compost pile, which is part done but wasn't able to be done this afternoon, but it's okay. I do feel it's like, yeah, I know that it's frustrating when you think, right, okay, I'll get that done, and then it doesn't happen. But at the end of the day, it is all exactly how it's supposed to be. So I shouldn't take it personally when things don't go to plan. And I do know that I'll be able to sleep soundly, knowing that the girls got to a safe place. They weren't messing about. They're not hitchhiking, and I'm sure they'll be safe, all three of them hitchhiking. But I know I've done the best that I could to keep them safe, and I really did appreciate them being here. I'm sad to see them leave, but I've not had the time, because it's so close to being the beginning of everything in the project. I've not been able to invest my time in them and in spending time with them and talking to them and teaching them the importance of water and the importance of wood, and really going, like, sharing off-grid skills and helping them really understand the value of things. I wasn't able to share, although we shared a lot and learned a lot from each other, they were teachers too. I wasn't able to give them everything that I'd have liked to have given them. The same with the dogs, like with Bear being here and he's new and Elsa's still new. There's a lot of training that needs to happen, a lot of adjustments that need to be made, a lot of things that everyone's got to get used to. And all these things take time and effort, you know, and it's finding the right balance, which isn't easy because the dogs haven't even been getting the walks twice a day. They get a play and, you know, they've had lots of attention, but they need to get into a routine again, because we were in a routine where the dogs were walked twice a day, and then Bear came and Bear altered things because Bear's a bit of an escape artist. So even though we'd got things sorted, it's not completely bear proof. There's a few bear proof bits, but as soon as you give him a bit of extra rope, if you like, by letting him off and letting him play and letting him have a run around and giving him lots of attention, his recall still sucks. And it's quite clear that he's so used to taking himself for a walk and then bringing himself back when he's ready, which it's not acceptable. But that's what people do in Portugal, and that's what happens when that's what the dogs think's okay. So Bear needs to be trained on recall. Elsa and Batty are like my shadows. They go everywhere with me and they're always there. Bear is learning, but Bear's fresh. He's fresh new. There's lots of things changing. He's learning to come when it's food time, but even then he's not, you know, even though he's got a food drive and he'll eat just about anything, will Bear, which encourages the rest. It's still not quite where I'd like it to be, but it can't be, you know, you can't go any faster, and he's not a shepherd, and shepherds are so much easier to train. But still, he's doing well, and we're still making a hell of a lot of progress, considering we've not been here a month yet. So we're doing really, really well, and we're finding things out, and we're learning, and we're growing. And as a team, the Creative Roots team for me and the lads, and like David and the father and son team, you know, we're doing really, really well. And we are learning to work together, and it's only together that we're stronger. It's only thanks to David we've been able to save food and learn things and be able to get things at cheaper prices and free, and we're able to save money and car share and start a cooperative between us. And that's thanks to David, and thanks to Andy, we were able to get stuff done together. And he can like do stuff when I can't, and you know, we're coming together, we're working together, and it's really good that, you know, we're obviously learning about each other, but we're still all doing it. We're still all achieving so much, and we're doing really, really well. So I'm really proud of all of us, you know, and everything that we've achieved together, because on my own I'd never be able to do this in this time. Yet together, all of us working as a team, this stuff is totally possible, and it's happening, and we're living it, and it's amazing. So anyway, I'm really, 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 really grateful for the girls and all the input that put in, and the time with the animals, and the cooking. The cooking was a massive help, and the organisation and the extra hands, and Chloe's artwork's truly amazing, and she was so helpful, always, can I help, you know. So yeah, their enthusiasm and getting stuff done, so grateful, I truly am. So yeah, I'm going to bed quite happy, and you know, I'm learning, and tomorrow we're gonna a new day, new possibilities, and we've got an idea of how we're going to get things, and we're going to get the lads somewhere decent. Well, they've been sleeping in the teepee, and the lads are moving into the geodome to get everything right for them there, which means then we'll be able to sort out the geodome, so we'll finally have the sacred space for everyone to share and to hold ceremony and be able to work from, which is brilliant. But all in good time, and yeah, we'll see how tonight goes. So Bear's down there, Elsa's on a little bed under the bed, which I'll show you hopefully when I get time to do a walk through. Patty's in bed with me, all snuggled up, and it's good night from us, and much love and much gratitude to everyone that's part of our Creative Roots team, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Sweet dreams, night.